is Friday, December the 10th, 2021. Of course, it is 2021. I am James. You are you. We are here for another festive episode of the show that won't go away. Of course, it is At Home with James. I am James. We are live on Twitch. Another Friday in the trenches. I say that, but I feel almost like a fraud in saying that because it's been a couple Fridays since we've had a show. And I know that we advertise the show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But as the times of the old COVID-19 start to wear off for now, before they wear back on, they're going to wear back on, then we're going to bring the show back to 5 nights a week. Then someone's going to find me dead in my toilet. I will say that being on the air on a Friday feels a little unnatural these days. I'm used to the Monday, I'm used to the Wednesday, but as of late, I've been on stage on Fridays in front of real life audiences. Now, last week, I talked about how it felt like I was cheating on my virtual lovers. That's right. I look at you, the online viewers, whether you're watching live right now in living color along the information superhighway, or the people that are watching via video on demand, or as the cool kids call it, VOD. You are my internet lovers. This entire show is a thirst trap, but this is the type of thirst trap where there isn't only one individual making you thirsty. Tonight, 3 thirsty guests. Much later on, Dimitri Kyres. A little bit earlier than that, but still later on, Carla Mah. Coming up very shortly, Joe Conto. And they're all here to make you thirsty. We got Devin, our production assistant, in the chat saying that he's been drinking, quote, Mike's Hard Eggnog, which is a product that I was not aware existed. I'm concerned that he's combining Mike's Hard Lemonade with eggnog that he purchased in a grocery store. Maybe more on that later. But you, the audience, the fan base, the viewers, you're not thirsty for booze. You're thirsty for comedy, conversation, and tonight's guests. But what are these guests talking about tonight? I am Montreal's biggest Christmas booster. For the second straight year, it's a month-long affair. Christmas programming out the wazoo. And tonight is no different, but tonight is something for the haters. That's right. There's some people out there that some might say would make it onto Santa's naughty list because they do not let the magic of the holiday season infiltrate the cockles of their icy cold heart. But I like to do something to make all of the people who watch this show feel welcome. So this is what I want you to do tonight. I want you to imagine that I got a welcome mat outside. It's got my face on it. I'm wearing a Santa hat. Wipe your filthy feet all over them, because tonight we're talking about what possibly makes Christmas crappy. That's right. It's a crappy Christmas tonight, and it's for all the haters. But to you out there watching, I say this. Don't hate me because you ain't me. Love me because you want more of me. Let's welcome our first guest this evening. He's here to talk to us about what makes an office Christmas party crappy. He hasn't been here since he lost the pumpkin carving competition. For a second straight year, please welcome, by way of Lake Placid, New York, it's Joe Conto. Joe, welcome back. A very crappy Christmas to you.
And to you. Listen, remember, I live in Christmas Town, Lake Placid, New York. You know, it's a
I thought
picture
Christmas
postcard.
Town was Burlington, Vermont.
No, we're going to get you down here for it's tomorrow, as a matter of fact, holiday. It's called the Village Holiday Stroll.
I will tell you
love
what,
it.
I will not be able to make the holiday stroll, but there's a certain person named Dave Kaufman who I think I can convince to take a drive down to Lake Placid for a day of fun. Now, Joe, you going to show us a good time if we come?
Oh, yeah. Do you mean like while it's still
Yes.
winter time? Yeah. Oh, downtown, all dolled up. We do the whole thing. What do you want? You want a sleigh ride?
I want it all, Joe. I want
a hot
it all.
cocoa with whipped cream.
I want it all. Sign me up for 2.
Ice skating.
I love it. Are you going to skate with us?
Sure. Little fire.
I don't like it. I love it.
We'll do it.
Joe, I haven't spoken to you on this show in about a month. We're back together, reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited because Peaches. We understood there's one perfect fit. And Joe Conto, this one is it.
This is it. Yeah.
This is it. Joe,
yes.
You said something off air that shocked me. I wasn't aware of this. You said you don't care much for Christmas. So this is really a perfect episode. No, you can't backtrack now.
Okay. There are parts of Christmas that make me anxious. And I think that's earlier today, I was listening to Christmas music and I was enjoying it. But
now, where were you listening to it? Were you listening to it on Star 92.9?
I was. Yeah. That's exactly right. 92.9 was it right from Thanksgiving through. It turns
this
into
year
a Christmas
was before
station.
Thanksgiving. It was November the 14th.
Yeah, week before.
Your Christmas music station, Star 92.9.
Brought to you by Bove's Restaurant, South Burlington, Vermont. Right?
I really love all of those commercials.
Have you ever heard the one for Paradise Burrito?
No.
It goes, Paradise Burrito, fresh, fast, and fun.
Have you ever eaten it, the Paradise Burrito?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, it's delicious. Yeah, I used to live in Burlington, you remember. So,
yep.
And 25 years later, it's still there.
All right. Well, then we're going to have to make a day out of that too. We will leave Lake Placid. We go into Burlington. We eat a Paradise Burrito, and then you give me a lift back into Canada.
Yeah, we can do the whole thing. Do the whole loop.
Perfect. Now, Joe, you were listening to Christmas music today.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, and just all the songs talk about how everyone's in love and everybody. And I go, I don't feel that way. Like everyone's happy and everyone's full of the spirit. I remember as a kid, I used to practice pretending to like something. Mm-hmm. I found unwrapping a gift so. I swear to God, if I were a little kid today, I would have been medicated. I'm sure of it, because but no one knew I had anxiety. But I would go, okay. Now what if I really don't like it? And I would practice going like, oh. Or,
yeah, that's tough for a little kid. I mean, look, opening a present now, I find it can be a little bit anxious, maybe a 2 on 10 anxious, because everyone's looking at you and they're thinking, oh, is he going to like the gift that I got him? You felt it as a youngster.
Yeah. So at any rate, so it's always caused a certain level of anxiety.
I want to backtrack to something that you talked about, all the songs that are talking about love.
Yeah.
Joe, are you lonely for love during the holidays?
Huh. No, well, I didn't think of it that way.
It's just nice. It's very nice. It's very, very nice to have a special person in your life at the holidays.
Oh, for sure. Well, yeah, but that does come with maybe not. It comes with a lot of obligation. You've got, money, I don't mind it, but time, to me, time.
Oh, Richie Rich over here. All right.
No, that's me. Remember, we've got a Marshall's, so I'm all set.
Hey, we got Marshall's too.
I'm saying you go to a Marshall's, you got whatever you want.
All right, okay. I got feisty for a second.
But you have to go to their stuff. Mm-hmm. And if there's nothing, I don't know that anything's worse than going to your own, we were talking about this earlier, your own office Christmas party, but going to your significant other's office Christmas party and having to meet all her people. And
I've never experienced that.
Oh, I have. I knocked over a bottle of wine on a table because they had these big round tables for 8. And I was
it because you were belligerent?
Mm-hmm. No, you know me. I'm a big loudmouth and all that. And people go, oh, you can have fun, and everyone, and oh, you'll like Joe because he's fun and blah, blah, blah. But when I get to a thing where I don't know anybody at a table, I don't say a word. I'm
well, that's difficult in any capacity, right? So if you got a special person in your life and you're going to their things, you have to do your best to make some type of effort. But if you're surrounded by duds, I don't
Well,
want
they
to be
all
in
know
charge.
each other. The thing is that they know each other already, and then they've got preloaded conversation.
Yeah.
It's
They're talking
boring
about
too. It's so
someone
boring.
Xeroxing their bare ass in the break room. But sometimes you meet some strangers and you hit it off. But a lot of times they're duds, and it's like, okay, I guess I gotta start the conversation and carry the whole damn thing.
Well,
Now,
and you talk about this. You talk about
holiday plans, weather, COVID.
So what do you travel? Yeah, you have family in the area.
Yeah.
How far is that? 2 hours? Okay, well that's not so bad.
And then there's someone who's the downer at the party, right? So it'll be like, well, the holidays are going to be tough this year. It's our first one without dad.
Yeah, exactly.
No one knows what to say. No one knows. It always starts with this. Well, dad would have loved it.
My dad loved Christmas. I shouldn't laugh, right? But,
I like that, Joe, you've seemingly frozen on this sad performance. I wish, okay, you're unfrozen now.
I didn't freeze.
Yeah, no,
I didn't freeze.
You froze.
I was just holding it for effect. I was just holding it. Yeah.
Anyways, okay, but I think these are
James, I was just holding it for effect. I hold it down.
Go back to it. Go back to it.
Okay. Well, of course, my dad loved Christmas.
I stand corrected. It really does look bad.
No, but I was frozen.
Okay. Well, This is the thing. Now, whether you're going because your significant other has their coworkers at their office party, I feel like that type of conversation is applicable even at your own office party. Joe, tonight you're here to talk to us about really what makes for the crappiest office Christmas party. Spoiler, they're all crappy.
For you, today, I went to our office. I wasn't going to go. Our office Christmas party. It was a Yankee Swap potluck.
Yep. Great.
Holiday party. Yeah. And you know Yankee Swap?
Correct.
Yeah. So everybody brings a wrapped gift. It's not Secret Santa. And then everybody gets a number. And then number one opens a gift. And then number two can either steal number one's gift or get a new gift and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And there were 30 people there.
Oh, so this was a 5-hour party.
Just the whatever Dirty Santa or whatever you call it, Nasty Christmas took forever. And I was thinking about some of the gifts that were got. I got a mug, right, with the logo of the place I work on. And it was filled with Hershey Kisses.
I was gonna say, was it filled with crappy chocolate? But the fact that someone filled it with Hershey's, it's not bad.
Oh, it could have been a lot worse. So I've got a mug full of Hershey Kisses. Strangely, nobody tried to steal my Hershey.
The mug that everyone can probably get freely at any point.
Everybody has. Yeah, I think they give them out at the employee.
Now, what are you going to do with the mug, Joe?
It'll sit on my desk. I've got like 19 mugs on my desk. Yeah. Because when you're a teacher, people give you mugs. Yeah. And I drink coffee every day, but I never use a mug to drink. Coffee. I shamefully, whatever the Starbucks cup or whatever it came in, I drink it out of that all day.
All right, now
and I let it sit around all day. It's ice cold. It's 3:00 in the afternoon. I'm still drinking this thing from that morning. I'm gross out. Yeah.
Look, Joe, here's the thing. It's the holidays. You do as you wish. Do as you wish. Now, I want to talk to you about this potluck right now. In some situations, a potluck can be really fun and very delicious.
I brought a list. Oh, you can't see it, of course. I brought a list of things that people brought. And I want to see if these are things that you would eat at a potluck. Okay. Remember, by the way, there were 30 people who went, right? There were a lot of doubles and triples of the same product. But everybody brought enough for probably 8 to 10 people. So there was enough food in that room for 250 to 300 people.
As it tends to be at any office. Well, does anyone want to take this macaroni salad home?
Yeah, no, it's 4 hours later. I don't care for ptomaine.
The same sad person's like, Well, Dad loved macaroni salad.
You know, just a couple years ago, I could bring it home to Dad. You know, you're like, everybody's dead, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we're in our 50s. Everybody's dad's dead. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
I know
in fairness, I'm 34 and my dad is dead.
Well, see?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, he didn't like macaroni salad, but he did like 24 bottles of beer. Joe, let's continue.
Incidentally, my dad did love Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, he loved it. Pappy loved it. Anyway, so Amanda brought something called gluten-free avocado dip. Guess what it was?
Was it guacamole?
Yeah, it was fucking guacamole. It made me so mad because when I saw that, she goes, "Hey, everybody, I brought." She's gonna have a baby, and if you think people talk about their dead dad, oh, she's talking about her baby a lot. And she goes, "Gluten-free avocado dip," and I go, "Is that guacamole, Amanda?" She goes, "Yeah, but no gluten." And I just thought, you know, it's Christmas. I'll let her have it.
Yeah.
I'll let her think that somehow she created a dish.
I would eat the gluten-free avocado dip.
Do you think that people are out there mixing flour or bread into?
No, I was going to ask, and then I thought, well, this is the whole premise of why this is stupid, so we're going to leave it be.
Yeah. Nicole, I'm not giving last names.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nicole brought garlic bread. She made the garlic bread at home this morning.
Yeah.
And then it was in her office all day.
Stale and...
It was, you know what it reminded me of? Because I tried to eat a little bit of stuff. For you, it had that like wet bread. Bread. Yeah. Would you have eaten that?
No.
Casey, who he listed that he was going to bring either buffalo chicken dip. Do you know buffalo chicken dip?
No.
It's super American.
Okay.
It is mayonnaise plus cream cheese.
Yep.
Plus chicken, like probably like a rotisserie chicken that you get. You pull it and you put that in there, and then you put a crap load of Frank's Red Hot sauce in there.
Well, it sounds kind of like a chicken salad.
No. Because it's like in a bowl, and it goes on a chip. So it's mostly the cream.
Oh, I understand. So it's almost like a trashier 7-layer dip.
Pretty much. Yeah. By the way, that's what Mary Gallagher brought. Oh, so they 7-layer dip.
Did Casey bring the dip, or did he bring the either item, which is?
Oh, veggie tray. He brought the dip.
Oh, now was
Casey knows what's up.
I would try that dip. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's good that you're saying that, because Heather Tuttle also brought it.
I thought you weren't giving last names, Joe.
Oh, I'm not. No. And so did I love last names.
I know.
And so did Paula McClure. So much buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah.
Holly Parker also brought it, but she called it crack dip.
Okay, so hold on. Whose was the best? It's a lot of mayonnaise in one day.
So much mayonnaise. But dude, there was so much dip. I can't even tell you. There was Evie Connor brought spinach artichoke dip. Jane Carlin. Oh no, excuse me, not Jane. Gwen Goodman. These sound like comic book
Joe,
people.
were you the only man at this party?
It was one of 3 men.
Okay.
3 men.
Well, hold on. Did you get lucky?
Yeah, I got a hand job. Gwen.
With some help from the dip.
From the dip.
Yeah.
They're like, let me just. You're awful dry. Yeah. So.
This is a crappy Christmas episode. It's not going to be wholesome.
No, Gwen Goodman brought corn dip. Corn dip. Oh, this was nice. Oh, I'm not going to say this one. Never mind. Jessica Rodino brought banana pepper dip.
Okay.
You guys, there was so
Did
much
anyone
dip.
bring
It was
chips or anything?
Oh yeah. There were some corn chips.
Okay.
Yeah. Donna Cowell brought eggnog and assorted beverages.
How was that?
Oh, it was good. I had a fizzy water,
All right. Yeah.
but they were no brand. You know, like if I was going to bring it to a party, I'd bring La Croix or something because you know it's a party. No, they were the ones that just said like lime.
Yes. Yeah. The generic brand.
Dude, there were people there who were so excited. We all worked. First of all, everybody I work with is so nice. It's not like it was a bunch of jerks or anything, but you know, we see each other a lot. But this is all the departments. Like financial aid is talking to the people who work in the, you know, like the folks from the nurse's office and the, you know, people who like hand out towels in the gym. We're all in one room together, you know. So people are very excited. I think
the holidays make people excited because you're celebrating in a way that's different than maybe a birthday party or an end of semester luncheon, you know?
Yeah. Well, and also, you know, many people, this is their Christmas party. You know what I mean? So they're really excited. I know, because it's the middle of the day and it was in like a room. It was a real night. We have a very beautiful campus, right? It overlooks the lake and all that. It's pretty, but you know, it was sort of a dreary day. It was
It's been a fairly gross winter because Joe, I suspect your weather is very similar to ours. We're not far from each other.
Yeah, but we get a lot more snow. So so at least there, up until today, there was like this much nice fluffy snow on the ground, but that went away. One of the hot ticket items on the Dirty Santa thing, Yankee Swap, was a sign that said, "It's wine o'clock." That fucking thing.
That was getting passed around like a joint at Woodstock.
Yes.
Now, Joe, like, at any moment, did you take it?
No, I got my a coffee cup full of Hershey Kisses, and I thought, there, I'm out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't have to participate anymore. I was number 7, I think. So I just got it, and that was it. Oh, by the way, you know what I brought? And it was a big hit.
What are these, shortbread cookies, or these are maple cookies?
The maple ones that you get at the border.
Yeah, I
got a whole bunch of boxes of them I knew I was going to need generic Christmas presents here and there. I sent some to my nephews. You know, they live far away now. So I brought a few boxes of these. People went nuts for them.
Yeah. Now, did you try to pass it off like you baked them?
Oh no! I kept them in the box because it's in French. Yeah. So you know, so for some people that was like, did you get these in Montreal? And I'm like,
it feels like it's a big deal. Yeah.
I got them at the duty free.
Now, can I ask you, circling back to the potluck, was there one item that was that tasted despicable?
Let me think. Oh yeah, Brenda Garver, who usually brings good stuff, brought these things. She called them tortilla. I wrote everything down. Tortilla bite-sized desserts. So it's a dessert. No, I mean, it's a tortilla with cream cheese, with like cinnamon sugar and that sort of thing. Then you roll it up like a joint.
Yeah.
And then you cut it this way so it's pinwheels.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But it tasted raw. So.
Damn. Now.
I did this. And they're only this big, right? But like, hey, half it go.
You put it in your pocket?
So I had half a tortilla pinwheel.
Well, so Joe, I want to know, how did you get out of there? How did you call it? Was it one of these, well, I got to...
Well, the thing is that it got to a point where, because it was nasty Christmas there, we were all sitting around the perimeter of this huge room in chairs. So it felt like a you know, like a junior high boy-girl party. Yes. But, you know, nobody had made it to the middle yet.
Yeah.
And I just sort of did that thing where I put my hands on my knees and like stood up. And you know what I said? One word. You know what I said?
You say you got to peel off?
No. Oh, because I do that to you guys. You go, yes. Well, I'm going to peel off, I think. Yeah. Go another way. Nope. I just looked around and go, well, goodbye. And that was it. No questions asked.
Well,
They got
Joe,
a laugh. You know what I mean? They got a laugh, and I exited on the laugh.
Yeah.
Boom. And I didn't look back because I was out the door and I got a laugh, and I was like, maybe I can milk this a little bit.
Oh,
and I almost turned around and wandered back and said, well, hey, everybody, I got 5 minutes if you'd like. But I didn't. I walked.
Now, Joe, before we say goodbye and good night, or am I going to see you before Christmas?
No, I don't get back. I go to Mexico Monday, and I don't get back until Christmas Day here in the U.S. So, no. There you go. What are you doing for Christmas? Are you
what am I doing
mom?
for Christmas? I'm going to see my family. They're going to come here. I'm going to cook dinner or lunch, whatever it might be, and then I think I want to do something at night. I never do anything on Christmas night. I'm thinking I want to have a good time because Christmas Day is always it's over. It's the least fun day about Christmas is Christmas Day. So I thought to myself, what can I do to spark Christmas at night? So I'm trying to put some ideas together in my brain.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, do something. You can do something outside, right? Because it'll feel real crisp and all that sort of thing. Can't you like I don't know, go down to the old port, you know? I bet that'll be nice.
I bet something will be open down there.
Sure. I mean, don't they have the skating rink and stuff down there? You can at least kind of hang out there. Be nice just to walk through with all the lights.
Joe, you just booked my Christmas night.
Awesome. Well, think of me, would you?
Joe?
Yes, sir.
I love you.
I love you too. You know that.
I'll talk to you soon, Joe. Have a good trip, okay?
Goodbye. I hope this was a good what do you call that? Performance
segment?
Segment.
I loved it. It was exactly what I wanted. And I hope that people start gossiping about, hey, did you guys see that Joe was writing all of our items down? And then he got a hand job.
And he gave all our last names, and now I'm getting really weird emails from Canada.
Yeah, this guy, Andy Asaf, won't stop messaging me. Joe, have yourself a good night, okay?
Hey, you too. Goodbye.
Bye, Joe. That's Joe Conto coming to us from Lake Placid, New York. What he alleges to be a Christmas town. I can't say one way or the other that it is, but I trust Joe. So if I trust him, then I have to give it some type of promotional, what would you call that? Boost? Who cares? Let's welcome our next guest, a builder, a founder, a treasurer of this show. Please welcome the one and only Carla Mah. Carla, a very crappy Christmas to you and yours.
Hello. Hi.
It looks like you're coming to us from only the most festive of Zoom backdrops.
This is the one. This is the one I have.
Now, I seem to recall you used this at some point last year as well.
Yeah, when I first put the star up on the tree.
When you put the star up on the tree, and now the holidays have brought you and I back together. How does it feel to be back in the? Is this like coming home for the holidays?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's great because I get to see all of you and catch up, and yeah, it is like coming home for the holidays.
You're seeing all the old faces, right? Dimitri, he grew 3 inches since last Christmas.
I know, it's so tall.
Yeah, Joe, he's all liquored up like he always is around the holidays. And I'm always just a little bit crankier, but deep inside the crankiness, you see that there's a kind-hearted youngster.
Oh, absolutely. Aw.
Now, Carla, we're here. We're back together. It's crappy Christmas, right? Now, for the uneducated, as I call them, the unwashed masses who might be watching tonight.
Unwashed.
Carla, how do you feel about the holiday season? You're a fan, right?
Yeah, I'm a fan. Yeah, big fan. Big fan. In fact, I was just telling you before the show, I was decorating my balcony with a new set of lights that I have purchased, and I'm very stoked on them.
You're celebrating. I'm celebrating. All of my trees are up. I've got my Christmas village. I'm wearing my Christmas clothes. The only time I wear my Christmas clothes throughout the entire month of December, right here on this show. But tonight is about what it means to have a crappy Christmas.
Yeah.
Now, when you and I were speaking earlier this week about what we could do, I conceptualized this idea of what it means to get only the crappiest of Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
Carla, have you ever gotten a series of crappy Christmas gifts? And if so, have you received the same type of crappy Christmas gift multiple times from multiple people?
Well, I absolutely have received some crappy Christmas gifts, but I would have to say they are mostly from games like what Joe was mentioning. At my work, we call it thieving elves.
Yeah, that's the Canadian name.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That might be the Canadian name.
Yeah.
Although I've never heard it described as dirty Santa, which I think is absolutely incredible and something that someone should play on this show as a character throughout the month of December.
Oh, ring, Raylan.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you for that, Carla. Now, what are some crappy gifts that you've received at the office Christmas event?
Okay, yeah. There are typically like when you have these thieving elves games or whatever, you have a cap on how much you can spend, so it's fair. But because there's a cap and with like say $20, that's including the tax or whatever, you're limited. You're quite limited in what you can get. And also you don't really know who you're buying for. You're buying for a general demographic. So at my office, you get a lot of like generic beer or gift card to Tim Hortons or
that sounds pretty good. And for a couple reasons. You can either use it or you take that and you give it to like an uncle that you don't really know that well, or you give it to a friend.
True. You can regift these things, but it could also just be you passing on something not
this is true,
because you might not have somebody in your life that would really appreciate a Tim Hortons gift card or generic beer. Maybe well, you okay, everybody
I'd love a Tim Hortons gift card, and if someone gave me generic beer, I'd say, you know what, I don't drink, but I'm gonna find this generic beer a good home. Carla, can I tell you a story about when I gave someone a beer for a Secret Santa? And then
yes, please.
At the Christmas party, they were disparaging me for the gift.
How so?
It was a Secret Santa. I'm not going to name any names. I'm not going to be like this Joe Conto character who's the type with Debbie Preston, Mary Cleghorn, and all these things. In this Secret Santa, people could give a list of like, I like this, I like this. So if you drew that person's name, you could buy them a gift that corresponds to things that they like. Now, someone said foreign beers. I don't know anything about beers. And I thought, I'm going to go to a dépanneur, which in Quebec is like a corner store. It's like a gas station. I found a big German can of beer. And I thought, well, this is funny. It's foreign, but it's a can of beer.
Yeah.
I give this can of beer. This guy, he starts hating on me at this party.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, not even the first time I've given beer at a Secret Santa.
Yeah, but it was on his list.
Yeah, you got mad because it wasn't a classy beer. I had an office Christmas. I gave someone a giant Budweiser and a scratch lotto. I didn't even know who the person was. He got the gift. He said, so "Who's it from?" I said, "It's from me. I don't even know you." Beer, great gift.
For some.
Yeah, for some. Unless you're giving it to this dipstick, this dud that I gave it to.
Oh no. Is he a dipstick?
Dipstick dud, a double D.
Oh, double D. Is he at the Christmas office party? He's putting his fingers in the chicken dip.
Yeah. This is one of these guys. He dips the chip and his whole hand goes in. Yeah. And then he's talking to you, not even know he's licking his fingers and stuff. One of his fingernails falls off into the dip.
There's a chicken underneath his fingernails.
Yeah. Now, can I ask you, is there an office Christmas gift that really sticks out to you as one that was just a true insult on the Christmas level?
Oh, I don't know. There's so many good ones that are there, but it's all about if you can get the gift that you really want out of the pile.
Yeah.
Because there's always that one really like good gift that everybody will fight over, and how we fight over it, we do rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
And you can only go so many times.
And then you determine who goes home with the wine o'clock sign.
Definitely no wine o'clock at my place of work, because it's mostly men that work there that don't like wine.
So you have the opposite problem that Joe had,
Yeah.
where you're one of the only females there.
Yes, I'm one.
Joe
of
is one of the only males. Yeah.
Yes. So I have the opposite problem. But I mean, like, you get a lot of like desktop toys and stuff, and they're fun in the moment. But now I feel bad. Sorry, Steve, but I got this.
This is becoming the Christmas call-out show.
Yeah. Steve knows. Like, Steve's cool. Steve, you're cool. Like, you're cool enough to understand that. Like, yeah, it's, it's like a fun in the moment, but it kind of just sits on your desk and it collects dust. And now it's definitely probably got it's got 2 years of dust on it now, because I haven't been back to the office since the beginning.
Now, I'm curious to know if you've ever received a gift in a non-office capacity from family, friends, special friend. Something you're like, why do I keep getting this or this? Why like a novelty t-shirt, things like that?
I'm really easy to please. Get me socks, I'm happy. Get me a mandarin oranges, I'm happy. Well, I feel like when it's like, you know what? I'm pretty easy.
Yeah.
If it's a crappy chocolate though.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Well, this was a big topic of conversation. In October, we did an episode called Chalktober. It was a 1-hour discussion on the best, worst, over and underrated chocolates, and dollar store chocolate came in as the all-time chocolate atrocity.
I don't even want to think about it.
It's like
scary.
It's like soap.
It's like soap, or either it's been sitting there for so long.
It's got that white dust on it.
Yeah. It's expired. It's very old chocolate. It's so disappointing.
Well, this is a perfect segue, because I wanted to talk to you about something when it comes to chocolate that is often given in the holiday season that either renders a very positive reaction or a negative one.
Okay.
Carla, what do you think, and what is your position on the Terry's chocolate orange?
I love, I was a kid that was like, I want a Terry's chocolate orange, because the commercial.
It's fun. You smash it.
Yeah, you whack that thing and it falls open and you eat it slice by slice. And when I was introduced to that flavor, orange chocolate, wow, I went wild. And I was the only one in my family that raved about it, because I was, I was a kid, and, when we had cable all the time, it was what, you get kind of like, that's what I want.
Yeah, it
was the first year we got stockings, because I didn't used to do stockings before, or my family doesn't really do stockings.
The Terry's chocolate orange is a classic. Like, you can have this present before on Christmas Eve. But I want to talk to you about another classic Christmas chocolate where people are divided. What do you think about getting a box of Pot of Gold chocolate?
Pot of Gold is okay.
Yeah, it is okay. Right?
You have a lot of variety in there, and that's the fun of it. I think it's pretty classic, but I mean, if you're going to splurge on chocolate, because Pot of Gold's not cheap, I don't think. Try something else. Go explore other chocolate options.
Sure. Well, there's the Quality Street, which classic Canadian chocolate.
Yeah. I got a tin of those. But the thing is, this is the first tin I couldn't believe it. This is in my life the first tin that I ever got, because usually I go somewhere else and then they have a tin, and then all the good chocolate is gone. But
yeah. I'm gonna drop another.
All the flavors.
This is becoming the Christmas chocolate talk, which I'm happy with. In our production chat, Joe just sent us something, another chocolate synonymous with Christmas. What do you think about the Ferrero Rocher? Because when I was younger, I hated getting them for Christmas. Now I like it.
No, I am not a fan of the hazelnut.
There we go. The breaking news is no, I am not a fan.
The texture of it, and this is weird because I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to most, like, I don't know, textures, but there's something about it where it's just a light little chewy bit.
It's a little Rice Krispie-ish.
Yeah, and it just doesn't feel right for me. No, but yeah, that's not one that's a chocolate I would pass on to somebody else.
All right, you'd re-gift that with a Tim Hortons card. Now, look, I don't think that this would be on anyone's crappy Christmas gift list because I would say that they're widely accepted, but we're going to round out the chocolate talk here. A Lindor chocolate synonymous with Christmas. Where do you land on that?
Not a fan. I used to be, but then no. There's something dissatisfying about that chocolate. I don't know what it is. I do appreciate milk chocolate, but I prefer dark chocolate more.
They've got the dark chocolate.
They do, but it's just not the same. There's something about the thinness of the shell of that chocolate. I like a thick chocolate.
So, okay, so you're thinking another classic Christmas chocolate, a Toblerone.
Oh, I wish. I feel like that's like one of the big chocolates that you can get, because you can get the jumbo side. That I feel like I haven't reached that echelon of chocolate yet. I'm not ready.
Well, I don't want to go. We made a promise to the viewers. We made a promise to ourselves, Carla.
Yes.
To talk about crappy Christmas gifts. Now, both you and I, neither of us prepared for this. True?
True. Because it's hard. I don't really I feel like for me, it's hard to be negative about something that you're receiving from somebody else. Like, okay,
this
as
is
long
true.
as your gift is either thoughtful, practical, or providing
But here's the
something.
thing. The thing. If they're not, then that constitutes a crappy Christmas gift.
Yes,
someone could say getting $20 for Christmas is a crappy gift. I'd love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
This is what I've landed
Think what
on.
you can get.
Because I think you and I are similarly aligned in the sense where not terribly easy to disappoint, but also neither of us prepared. Carla, when it comes to this show, I do a little to no preparation. So that's why I'm going to hit you with a couple items that I found doing a simple Google search. This is the top 25 worst Christmas gifts according to cheapism.com.
Cheapism? Okay, let's go.
So we're going to go through a couple of these. I want to know what you think about this one because I don't agree. Scented candle. I'd love it.
Love it. But even better, if you find a scent that that person's going to appreciate. Yeah, find that person's scent. Are they more of a floral or a fruity? Do you want to go like Christmas cookie, or do you want to go pine evergreen, woodsy, musky, like that fireplace smoky? Oh, Raquel got me the sexiest candle ever. It's Vancouver Candle Company. She got me the Gastown scent. And oh, baby, I want to burn that thing all the time. So, and investing in a good scented candle, because some of them can be quite expensive, that is a very nice gift for somebody, especially around the holidays. It's like, if you don't really burn candles, it just, it's kind of like sparks the season. So
we agree that a candle is not a bad gift. Now, this is number 2 on the list, a cute mug.
I can appreciate a cute mug because
I would take a cute mug.
Because, mugs, sometimes they get destroyed in the dishwasher. You can always use a mug. And, when you're drinking out of something, it just brings you joy. It's like, that's what I've been trying to do more of is like, if I'm going to purchase something, I want to purchase something that, well, I guess, that's Marie Kondo, like sparks joy. Like, yeah. Why not?
Another item that you disagreed with earlier on, and I also disagree with this, socks.
Wait, I didn't disagree on socks.
No, you like socks.
Oh, I love socks, especially if they're fun socks. Like, give me the holiday socks, get me the sparkly socks, get me the socks with cute little hearts on them, or that, like, I don't know. Raquel and I, we're big on socks, so we get each other fun socks all the time. In fact, I'm wearing one of the socks. Wait, I can't show my feet on here, even if they're socked, but they have a tiny little faux on them. It's so cute.
Now, here's the thing, Carla, you sent me socks for Christmas last year.
That's right.
And we're going to talk about that a little bit more later on.
They were Coca-Cola socks, people.
Yeah, 2 pairs. Now, this is an interesting one. Picture frame. Who's giving picture frames for Christmas?
I feel like if somebody asks for it, then do it.
Mm-hmm.
Picture frame, because not everybody prints out pictures anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like
Now,
that's something that somebody could get themselves, but not because
it just feels.
yeah.
I've never heard anyone say to me, "Yeah, I got this really terrible gift that my uncle Ned got me a picture frame."
If it was like maybe a digital one that rotated through
Mhm.
photos off a USB type of thing, sure. But I don't know. It really depends on the person. That one's a maybe.
Now, here's an interesting one because I've received many.
Mm.
A calendar for Christmas. Crappy or not crappy?
If an if an independent artist made it, great. If it's from the
Oh.
calendar store, poopy.
Wow. Okay. So it's officially, you finally agreed that one of the items on the top 25 worst Christmas gifts, according to cheapism.com, is poopy.
Yeah, I have my phone. Why would I need that?
What do you think about this one? Self-help books.
No, I love that. That's great.
All right. So not poopy. Now this is
Not
going to
poopy.
be, this one, I don't think it
Love
happens
a good book.
that much anymore. DVDs.
Okay, that's terrible.
It's not a good gift.
Unless you know who you're giving it to has like
Is he an older person? Someone a little older?
Yeah, they watch DVDs and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
My friend's dad kept his beta until it was on his last
Yeah.
legs, and then upgraded to a DVD. Like, there are people out there that would appreciate that.
Yeah.
But DVD, like, yeah, no, thank you.
Well, this is another interesting one because this is absolutely often found under the tree. Items from an infomercial.
Okay, sometimes that can be fun depending
Yeah.
on what it is, because it could be very practical. It could be silly and fun and practical. Like, if
Mhm.
you got a Snuggie, yeah, sure, it's like, but you're gonna use it at home and you're gonna actually appreciate it on those cold
Yeah.
days when you're getting cozy with your hot
Yeah.
girlfriend.
No one's giving anyone like a slap chop, right?
Some people might, and some people might actually like that, but I feel like that's just clutter in your kitchen. So
Yes.
everybody, just please. What was the wait? I had a note about the last thing on the list, and I wanted to bring it up again. What do we?
Was it
what was-
DVDs?
Oh yeah, DVDs. Instead of DVDs, I'm going to provide a solution. Maybe get your friend that streaming subscription.
Oh, that's a great idea for a gift.
Mm-hmm.
That is a
Yeah.
very good idea. Now I'm going to
write
drop
that down, everybody.
I'm going to drop one more item here. What do you think about soap for Christmas?
Everybody's skin is different. I'm big on skincare, so soap is a little, unless you really know that person's skin type,
Mhm.
then get it. If you know if it's a good, nice thing that they would appreciate, or
Yeah.
they're really into it, then maybe, yeah. If you're just randomly buying soap from a market, because some people react to different soaps and it could give them a rash, which is actually
Yes.
really terrible gift. So don't get
Yeah.
soap.
Well, this is great advice for specifically guys who are with their first girlfriends.
Mhm.
The classic gift of going to the Bed Bath Body Works and buying
Mhm.
some type of body butter, soap, and shampoo combo pack.
If you're going to get
Every
something-
guy is giving that to a lady.
Sure. Yeah, if you're going to get something, like, at least make sure the things in that package are good, like useful, at least, like, and smell good. But hand moisturizer, I mean, it's winter. Your hands are going to get dry.
Mhm.
An exfoliant, because that's like an extra luxury thing that a person might not do in the routine, but it's like, hey,
Yeah.
it's winter now. Let's slough off all that dead skin.
Mhm.
What else is a really good one? Maybe like a hair, like something like a hair conditioner, leave-in conditioner, stuff, because yeah, you're dry in
You need to know if you're going to buy these things. You need to know.
You need to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Carla, we talked about how you sent me some socks in the mail last year for Christmas. Not only that, you sent me a Bluetooth radio.
And it's
Now
old style. Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. This has been eating away at me, and I do not use this in a hyperbolic way for truly 365 days. Dave and myself had intended, and we had a list of things to buy you. Stores for non-essential items closed. We couldn't buy you the stuff that we wanted to. And then, shamefully, we just never ended up doing it because it was the new year. And
forgot.
then look, Carla, it has truly eaten away at me.
Oh, really?
And that's why, yes, not only do I apologize,
Oh, no.
but when we get done with this show, I need for you to send me your address, because I have already got items that I intend on mailing you this Christmas.
You don't have to send me. I don't have to send an address. Just give them to Raquel and she'll bring them home.
Raquel's not here.
No, Raquel will. What do you mean?
Raquel lives in Toronto. I live in Montreal.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Damn. She's not here. Yeah. Right. You know, it's all blurring together. I feel like she should live there, right?
I think everyone should live in Montreal.
I feel like, yeah, she should live there.
Yeah.
No, not a dunk on Toronto, but it's not.
No, Carla, let's not make this about Raquel. We're not made. This is about you.
Okay.
This is about you.
I'm like deflecting.
I'm sending you Christmas gifts in the mail this year.
Okay.
Carla, we did it. We talked about what it means to send crappy gifts. Can we get you back on here before Christmas, do you think?
Maybe. Yeah, it might be pretty busy, but we'll talk. Hi, Score Run. Good to see you in the chat.
A veteran.
Yeah.
Of the chat. For a long time, all the time viewer. Carla, we did it again. I'm so glad you were able to pop by tonight and talk about what it means to send crappy Christmas gifts. And I was able to talk about the person who shunned my giant beer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's not watching.
He's not watching. He's a double D.
Double D. Carla, thanks so much. And we'll talk off air, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, Carla. That's Carla Mah, one of the all-time greats. You got a problem with Carla, you got a problem with me. The problem is, Carla often has a problem with me, so it doesn't often work out the way. Woo! Merry Christmas, one and all. Folks, before we welcome our final guest, got to tell you something about Monday's episode. You better watch out. Better not cry. You better not pout, because I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. That's right. All the way from the North Pole, friend of the show, Kris Kringle, St. Nicholas, Father Christmas himself, Santa Claus is going to be here this coming Monday. Episodes next week on Monday, Wednesday. No Friday. No Friday. This is a very special occasion tonight. We're back on a Friday, but as we begin to wind into Christmas, so many episodes, maybe some special episodes. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much in case it doesn't happen. You call me a liar, show up at my house, punch me in the stomach. Let's welcome our third and final guest this evening. He's very, very, very festive tonight. He is Dimitri Kyres. Dimitri, crappy holidays.
Crappy holidays, James.
You like the holiday season.
I love the holiday season.
You and I both.
Yeah, I love Christmas. I love the weather. I love the all the traditions. I like what Christmas does to people.
Yeah.
I love every second of it. I have very fond memories of Christmas, and a very sentimental holiday and a very fun holiday too.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. We spent Christmas night together last year when we did the at-home Christmas special.
That's right.
Just a wide variety of guests were here. We had a great time.
We had a great time. Yeah, I sang a song. We had lots of fun guests. We shared stories. We talked about Christmas and.
Now, could you imagine if there was another Christmas episode this year?
Could you imagine it?
Dimitri, tell us, what brings you to the show tonight? Because it looks like you're in the production mailroom.
We are inundated! Inundated!
Deloya, we should really check our mail.
I know what you should do. You should hire somebody who doesn't also work tech.
No,
on
we
the
have.
show.
This is Devin's job. Is he not in there?
Devin's not here. Devin's getting shit-faced on eggnog.
Mike's hard eggnog.
Mike's hard eggnog. And now I'm in the mail room and I gotta sort through all this Christmas fan mail for the show.
Yeah.
And we're inundated.
Yeah, we're inundated. So a lot of people, if I understand, they usually send letters for Mailbag Monday and things like that. People are sending us Christmas letters now.
Oh, you bet your ass, James. People love this show. Why? Because it's nonstop entertainment, it's great segments, and also a third thing, which is it always delivers when it comes to the Christmas spirit and season. And this show always does that, James. So anyway, there's lots of people who have been sending you Christmas letters, asking you questions, and also just sending you some good wishes. So yeah, as you can see, we got about 300, 500 or more letters in here that I need to
There's a lot of crap in there.
Well, I wouldn't call them crap. They're your fans, James, but yeah.
Fair enough.
Jesus. It's a lot of stuff, though.
It's a lot of letters.
It's a lot of letters, James.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you, there's some stuff in these envelopes too that I need to go through.
Okay.
Anyway, listen. People are putting in, recommendation for segments. People are putting in requests for stuff. People are putting in candy for you, Big Turks to be exact.
Wow, really?
I even found a pair of underwear.
All right. Well, who are they from?
Dave's house. I don't know.
Well, if they're coming from Dave's house, then I'm sure Sylvia, one of our longtime callers, will absolutely loves getting a pair of Dave's underwear.
Yeah. Nothing like Dave's underwear over the fire. Anyway, James, I've got time for just 3 that I picked out from here.
Wait, hold on.
What?
What is this, hanging his underwear over a fire like they're stockings?
Yeah, you don't do that?
No, I don't do it. What kind of letters do we get tonight, Dimitri?
We got 3 letters, my friend. And that's all I can do.
We got 3?
Well, we got more than that, obviously.
All right.
We're inundated. So
All right.
I only picked out 3 because we can
All right.
only do 3.
All right.
So I picked them out. They're all sweet, though. I decided, you know what? It's Christmas. Let's go with the kids. Let's give the kids, we don't really talk about...
Wait, kids sent us Christmas letters and not Santa?
Yeah. Instead of sending them to... This show does a great job around the Christmas season. Our ratings
You're right.
through the roof around the... So anyway, the kids are sending some Christmas letters foregoing, sending them to Santa Claus, and instead sending to you, James.
All right.
The original Prince of Christmas.
Yeah, the original Prince of Christmas.
So anyway, let me come back over.
Yeah, I'm the original POC.
Oh.
The original Prince of Christmas.
Yeah, no, I heard it.
Let's just say, on this show, I have a lot of nicknames, right? The Cool Breeze Lover, Lil Cutie, Smooth Operator, the original POC. Nah, not gonna stick.
Yeah, I wonder why. Anyway, we got 3.
Let's call it the OPOC.
Yeah, that'll work better. Anyway, listen, we got 3. We got 3.
Are you smoking in there?
It gets smoky in here with all this anthrax in the envelopes. James, I got 3 letters for you.
Yeah.
All right, 3 letters for you.
Yep.
From kids. I sent you. I sent you those letters to a copy of them.
Okay,
so
I see them now. Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead. There should be a version. There should be 2. Use the second one.
I'm looking at that right now. So we've got this first one here. It reads, "Hi, James."
Hold on. Let me set this up for you.
Oh, my apologies. Yeah.
No worries. Just for context.
Who's this coming from?
This is coming from our good friend Wayne, age 6.
Okay. Hi, Jamesy. My name is Wayne Taintmore from Oakville, Massachusetts. Merry Christmas. All right. I am 6 years old today. My birthday. Well, happy birthday, Wayne. Your show makes me laugh. I always watch when I come home from school. My mommy asks if I want to watch cartoons or play video games, but I always want to watch your show. You're a funny man and your friends make me laugh. This Christmas... He spelled it CHRISSMESS.
That's cute.
This Christmas, I want something special. Can you get me a doll of my favorite character on the show? Sleazy Darren. I think he means Sleazy Darren.
Sleazy Darren.
The funny guy with lots of ladies. I want to be like him when I grow up. Please, can you also add some catchphrases for him to say? Thank you, you're my hero. Look, Wayne, I think there's a lot of great, role models on this show. Carla was here tonight, great role model. Joe, pretty good role model. Sleazy Darren, not a role model. He's the type of guy who only wants to date women who are already in relationships, and not open relationships. He wants for them to cheat on their special friend with him. He steals people's garbage. I think that, I don't want to ruin your Christmas, Wayne. Taintmore, was it? But I think that, maybe we can send you, a Raggedy Ann doll, maybe a couple action figures, maybe some Lego, something like that.
And if there was maybe a more suitable role model to be an action figure on the show, who do you think that would be? If somebody on the show could be an action figure for the holiday season,
I think it would be. I think a Carla action figure is great, and it comes with like 3 different unique phrases, and it's all the phrases are about how I've requested some type of production material too late before the show.
Yeah, they're grievances towards.
Yeah, they're grievances. Yeah, they're grievances. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah. So it comes with a string and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Carla's got her signature, gaming headset on too. I think.
Oh, that'd be great if we could come up with like a series of toys based on the show. I think if we were gonna have a headset, it should be like a giant novelty headset for Mark when Mark appears on the show.
Yeah, and it's got antennas.
Yeah, if we had like Joe, it would be like accessories not included. It would be various dips.
Yeah, they would collect collectible dips.
Yeah, and there could maybe be like a Dave board game where you have to try to finish like the board before his wife gets mad at him.
Yeah, it's like surgery. What's that game called again?
What's that game called? It's called Operation.
Operation. Yeah. You gotta tiptoe around the Twitch show.
Yeah, Andy comes with a keg.
Yeah. That's good. It fits right there, but the cool thing is you could fit a Labatt 40, a keg, or just 500 cigarettes.
Yes, this is correct. Yeah.
In a pile.
His is cool. His is like you pull a string and smoke comes out of his mouth. Look, you know what I say it, Wayne? Maybe in the new year we're gonna have this whole line of toys. Let's move on to our next letter. Dimitri, who does this one come from?
Ooh, this one right here. Let me see. Ooh, this is Susie, age 12.
Aw. Susie writes, "Hi, James, and Merry Christmas to you." Well, that's very nice. My name is Susie Baldwin. Oh.
What's wrong, James? Come on.
It's just a really rough last name. And she's
fans.
from Ottawa, Ontario. I'm writing to you today because I love the show and the holiday fun you bring every year. If Santa Claus comes on your show, then you must be a good boy this year. I think I'm a good boy. Same like me. All right. Since you are friends with Santa, can you tell me which one of the guests on the show are naughty or nice? I think Connor is nice. I think Mr. Joe is a naughty man. He said he got a hand job from a stranger. Boo. Who else is naughty and nice? Thank you. So this letter came in dirt. They wrote it and sent it in the post office, and we received it tonight.
This one just came in fresh. This one just came in through the window, and I said, all right, I'll take that one.
Well, who else is not? I feel like Socrates, the pickup artist, is pretty naughty, right?
That's a naughty kid. Yeah.
He talks about giving people tips on how to nag, so insult people, so they bring their guard down and they feel perhaps, I don't know, obedient to you, so they'll be more likely to perform sex acts on you.
Yeah, that's pretty naughty. I'd say Mark is pretty nice. He always comes on with tips, how to save money, how to be frugal. I think that's pretty nice.
Yeah. I think it'd be really easy to circulate around the naughty people, but like Daniel Parent, who is a guest on the show, who likes to advocate for he had safe Halloween tips, safe holiday tips. Daniel Parent, I think, Connor Rose is pretty nice, but Connor Rose also can get a little naughty, right? We can't forget when he dated a woman and her daughter simultaneously.
Yeah, Connor rides a real fine line there, and I'd be wary about what he's going to get in his stocking this year.
Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to naughty and nice, I think on the naughty list, we talked about it earlier, Sylvia, one of our callers who is trying to get Dave to have an affair on his wife with her.
Very naughty. Very, very naughty.
And I mean, look, we love Raquel. Raquel's on the naughty list.
Yeah, I vaguely recall Raquel showing a disparaging photo of something on air that needed to be pixelated.
Well, yeah, we had to blur out a phallic symbol, and when I say phallic symbol, it was a penis.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. So
yeah, Dimitri, I'd put myself on the nice list.
No question. You're an extremely nice guy, very respectful. You put yourself you look great.
Thank you.
And otherwise, you have this show, which gives everybody, an opportunity.
Now, between you and me, is Joe a naughty man?
Is Joe a naughty man? You know, if you would have asked me yesterday, I would have said.
I also like that we're listening to the song that's most synonymous with New Year's.
Yeah, well, it's not too far away. So
this is true. It's also a New Year's Eve preview.
Yeah, you're gonna be hearing.
Is Joe a naughty man?
No, I don't think Joe is a naughty man. I think Joe is a nice man at heart with naughty tendencies. But honestly, I like the naughty tendencies because it makes him lots of fun.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of what we talked about earlier with Connor. It's about trying to strike a balance. I'm only nice. I'm only nice.
I think Joe gets naughty when he says like, "Ooh, maybe we should do this tonight." And he brings out a special kind of maybe
dip.
libation.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
he brings out a spiked onion and chive dip.
And that's, to some, that can get kind of naughty.
Yeah, I feel like our production assistant Devin would love to taste Joe's spiked onion and chive dip. So Susie, 12 years old, that's our answer for that one. That's who's naughty and nice on the show. Dimitri, who's our next letter from?
Let's see. This one is this doesn't have a name on it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I've got it right. Yeah, I've got it right here. Should I start reading it?
Sure. Yeah. Go for it. Strange.
Okay. Season's greetings, James McGee. Apologies for the, I don't even know how to pronounce this word, guile?
That's it. Yeah.
Apologies for the guile for this show. The only avenue I could throttle in order to get within inches of you this holiday season. What? Though I am not a hopeful child, I am youthful in terms of vigor and sexual style. At this point in time, I believe you know who I am. Oh no. Yes, it's me, renowned fetish play event planner and legendary ass conductor Axel Hunter. It's come to my attention, and he spelled come exactly how you think he did, that numerous advances have either gone unnoticed or simply disregarded as of late. I love that, but be warned, an unwatched kettle boils faster. Ugh.
Whoa.
This year, I have only one holiday wish I'd like to spank out of old Saint Nick. A stocking stuffer filled to the brim with you. All of the bells and whistles with a little frosting on top. You decide. Consider this my final invitation. I have constructed a palace made of pure pleasure, one of a kind, and I will be having a sexualaza. I'm not even going to say this last word. It starts with F and ends with Ganza. It will take place at the end of this month. I want you there. I've procured something for you to wear. It is a flesh-colored elf costume, and before you ask, yes, the ass is exposed. I was going to ask. I await your answer. Until then, which At Home with James guest would you enjoy having a Christmas dinner with the most? Season's greetings, my little toy. Signed, Axel Hunter, age unknown, sexual experience age 3,000 years old. Wow, what a letter. I need a shower, and he's trying to entice me to go to one of his fetish events. But then at the end, he bookends it by asking which of the guests or personalities do I want to have dinner with.
That was nice of him to just keep it on theme.
Well, look, I'm going to keep this clean. I think a couple things. It would be really, really fantastic, I think, to have maybe, I don't want this to be exclusive, but everyone who kind of worked on the production side. So Carla was here tonight. Dimitri, you're here. Dave and Andy. I think that would be great if we went out to dinner. I'd pick up that bill. I'd pick up that bill. I think that'd be really nice. Do that. But I think when it comes to a dinner, why not? Joe mentioned it earlier. Have a potluck with everyone who has had such a special place in the heart, not only of me, but this show, right? There's Joe, there's Raquel, there's Raylan Carson, there's Connor Rose, there's Carmen Rose, there's Steph Mercier-Voyer, Thomas Barnwell, Sid Rock. Yeah. I could go on and on forever, baby. Imagine an at-home with James potluck party. It would be a summit.
That would be a summit. It would be fantastic. And honestly, there's a couple of key players in there that I think are just pillars of putting together. So first and foremost, we mentioned him tonight. Joe Conto would be an important pillar to that party.
Well, yeah, who's gonna bring the spiked chive and onion dip if not Joe?
Not only that, but
who's gonna hook up at the party if not Joe?
If not Joe. But here's the thing about Joe. Joe, this is the secret to Joe. Joe only has a good time if other people are having a fantastic time. And for that reason, it's always a good time because he'll put effort into everybody having a good time at the party. And for that reason, I think he's one of the pillars of a great holiday party.
Yeah, now this type of potluck party would be fantastic. It would be absolutely great.
And then you get then you get Carla, and I feel like Carla just knows things that I couldn't possibly know. There would be I would probably say lots of entertainment there. I picture that Carla would be in charge of like a light show of some sort, something like fireworks or something.
Yeah, I think in this situation I put her in charge of the light show with less than 24 hours notice.
Yeah, exactly. And then Raquel Belmonte, just because we mentioned Raquel.
She's in charge of all the feet.
Of all the feet, maybe like a pin the tail on something expletive, like something naughty.
Yeah, maybe we should set Raquel up at the Axel Hunter party.
Would Raquel like that?
I don't want to speak for her, but yes.
I'll put them in contact, I guess.
Yeah. There's so many people that we could, the Alex Browns of the world, the Jason Grimmers of the world, the Jess Filed. She would agree to come to the party, not want to be there like every appearance of her on this show. The Monica Schneiders of the world.
Oh my God.
We could even get a live performance from Chet Rankin, formerly known as Dale Bernier.
Sure. Or Kim Ho too. We get them both.
Absolutely. We get Kim Ho there. You get Tommy Powell. It would be an absolutely unbelievable night.
It would be an unbelievable night. Listen.
2022, maybe. 2022.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get them all. Everybody. Who knows?
Well, this is all to say, I'm not going to the Sexuala or whatever it was called, F-Ganza.
Sexuala fuck-a-ganza.
Yeah, I'll let you say it, not me.
You're not going to go?
I think it's going to be a pass, but I keep hearing that Axel Hunter, you've booked him for this show, but I've yet to see any type of booking notice. Well,
that's the thing. You never know when Axel is going to show up. So I gave Axel the calendar. They agreed to show up on the show, obviously. And I don't know when they're going to show up. So.
All right. Well, I will remain scared and nervous. Dimitri, that's our show tonight. We did it.
We did do it. This was a real nice kind of tasting platter, if I can. A real dip starter for Christmas.
Yeah, it was a dip starter for Christmas. Dimitri, I'm going to let you go because you're inundated in letters. There's one thing I want you to do. Can you just roll Devin onto his stomach?
Oh, God, yeah. He's right underneath my feet, actually, right here.
Yeah.
Come on, Devin. Merry Christmas.
Well, I'll let you take care of that, Dimitri. Thanks so much for the letters and all the great work.
Bye, buddy, and happy holidays to all.
Happy holidays to all. And that's how you end the crappy Christmas episode, by proving that even at its most crappy, it's still a happy time. And the happy times continue next Monday. As I mentioned, the one and only Santa Claus will be here via satellite by way of the North Pole. Dave Kaufman's going to be here too. So many great episodes coming up over the next few weeks. We've got the Christmas sweets and treats panel. We're going to also be talking Christmas music. We might even have ourselves a Connor Rose Christmas again. Don't forget Christmas Eve night. Andy Asaf, who is going to be all alone in Toronto, I said, I'm going to give you an early Christmas gift. We will be live on the air on Christmas Eve night for the Rockin' Talkin' Christmas Eve. Until then, I wish you a very happy weekend, not a crappy holiday season, a very happy holiday season. Until then, I'm James. You are you. We were here. Good night, goodbye, farewell, and of course, be well.